Hello, this is Aloft Virtual Alliance. Welcome to our flight today. We are on the ground in Edmonton and we are going to Yellowknife, which is a hub for Canadian Canadian Airways, virtual, but still Canadian Airways, so it's a hub. And we're flying up there today out of Edmonton. We came in here from Halifax, wasn't a bad flight. Pretty bad weather on the landing. Still got some bad weather for this flight, not near as bad as from what I can tell, but a little snowy, a little cold, so here we go. Let's get our clearance going, and then we'll finish the McDo. Alright. Edmonton clearance delivery, Canadian Air 200 requesting clearance to Yellowknife is filed. Alright, so our cost index is 5.
Clearance on request, stand by.
We're going up to 380. Okay.
Canadian Air 200, clear to Yellowknife via the Gabbett 1 departure. Then is filed. Climb 6,000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 133.65 squawk 4235. Expect runway 02.
Roger, clear to Yellowknife via the Gabbett 1 departure, then is filed. Climb 6,000 and then flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure 133.65 squawk 4235, and we'll be expecting runway 2. Okay, so let's get this programmed in. Runway 2.
Canadian Air 200, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Okay. I thought we had another waypoint. Yeah, Moto. So we're gonna do M-O-O-T-O. Insert. Okay. And then we're gonna go CYZF, arrival, ILS 34. Okay, let's pick.
According to your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our friendly crew. Oh, and just a heads up, you can monitor our
We're gonna go
smart cars
home tax. Is that an option?
is running smoothly.
No.
Thank you for choosing us today.
Well, actually it is, because if I just do no via, that's what it should do. We'll do IGROP just to be safe. Return, insert. And then we're gonna clear this discontinuity, like so. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so our fuel's loaded, so we'll get that entered in here. 16.0. Alright, how we doing unloading? Almost there. 14 more people, and then we're fully loaded, ready to go.
Yes, you're in the right place. Almost there now. That works perfect. Welcome on board.
our boarding is complete. Let's get our APU going while we're putting in all this info. APU bleed, there we go. Alright, zero fuel weight, it's 119.4. Okay, everything populated. That looks good. Alright, let's go to performance. Departure, we're gonna sync, and calculate into McDo. Okay, everything looks good there. Back to here. Make sure our APU is up and running, and it is. Okay, we're going to come off ground power, switch over to ground. So those two can go away, chocks can go away. Let's go ahead and request our pushback. No. Edmonton ground, Canadian Air 200, requesting push and start.
Canadian Air 200, push and start approved, face southwest. We are ready for pushback.
Push and start approved, face southwest. Alright, we got our terminal map up so we can see where we're going. Pushback is started. Let's get that guy on. Make sure our beacon's on. It is now. Make sure our signs are on. Go ahead and turn this up. We are gonna need lights because we're going to be flying in the dark here before too long.
A warm welcome aboard Canadian Air Flight 200, heading to Yellowknife. Locking gear. Our estimated flight time is approximately 85 minutes. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seat belts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. Remember to keep your seat belt fastened whenever the seat belt sign is illuminated. Now, please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and ensure your window
Brakes
blinds
coming off.
for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode.
Okay, we're going to start engines. We're going to start engine 1 today first.
Smoking, including e-cigarettes, is prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. If needed, oxygen masks will drop automatically. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor level lighting.
Okay, engine 1 started. We're going to start engine 2.
Clearly marked. We have 2 exits at the front and 2
Indy
at the
512,
rear of the
taxi to
aircraft.
parking via Alpha 4
The nearest
Oscar.
exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If a power bank or any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, please inform a crew member immediately. For more details, please refer to the safety information card in your seat pocket. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
Okay. 2 is started. Go ahead and kick off the APU. Parking brakes are set.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, let's go ahead and request our taxi. Edmonton Ground, Ocean Air, Canadian Air 200 requesting taxi to runway 2. Got confused on what airline we were flying. Alright, arm our parking brake, or not
Canadian
parking
Air
brake,
200,
speed brakes.
Runway 02 taxi via Oscar Alpha.
Alpha, okay. Taxi via Oscar Alpha for Canadian Air 200. Alright, so flaps are on, speed brakes are armed, engines are normal. Go to our flight plan page. Auto brake max is on. Let's turn off the parking brake. Turn on our taxi light. And away we go. Give it a little throttle to help us move. Alright, this should be Oscar here. And then this is Alpha. Okay. This will take us to runway 2. So, pretty easy taxi. Nice thing about not flying into a big airport, you don't got a lot of taxiing to do. This is a decent sized airport, but like Atlanta or Houston, do some taxiing there. We had that one video where we were in a traffic jam from hell.
Canadian Air 200, contact tower on 118.3, safe flight.
Over to tower, thanks for the ATC. Alright, so tower. Edmonton Tower, Canadian Air 200, ready to go, runway 2.
Approaching runway 2.
Canadian Air 200, Edmonton Tower, runway 02, wind 050 at 15, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 2, Canadian Air 200. Okay, we're going to turn on our co-pilot, have him help us with comms, do our takeoff config. We are good to go there. Lights are on. Okay, we're good to go. Nice thing is we're basically just flying straight north from here. Yellowknife is in a pretty straight line, not completely, but it's really, really close. Looking at the map here on Navigraph. Alright, lined up. Go Toga.
10,000.
Actually, I think we're doing a flex takeoff. There we go. And we do have to make a little bit of a left turn. Then it's a straight line.
On runway 2 remain.
Rotate.
7,800 feet.
Positive rate. Gear coming up. Autopilot 1 coming on.
Canadian Air 200, contact departure.
Throttle to climb. Roger, over to departure. Edmonton departure, Canadian Air 200 with you, passing 4,000.
Canadian Air 200, Edmonton departure, radar contact, climb 9,000 vectors to OVU tow, then on course.
I don't know why he's saying vectors. I'm pretty sure this is an RNAV approach. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is it's a RNAV approach or RNAV departure. Oh,
Canadian Air 200, climb flight level 230.
okay, 30. Climb and maintain flight level 230. We got some ice building up. Got our anti-ice on.
guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and the use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode.
Okay,
Our
past
cabin service will
10,000.
begin shortly, so
So we'll
sit back,
turn off our
relax,
lights.
and enjoy the flight with Canadian Air. Thank you for being with us today.
I didn't realize Edmonton had as much elevation to it as it does.
Canadian Air 200, climb flight level 300.
Climbing flight level 300, Canadian Air 200.
Okay, so we got that dialed in. Yeah, we exceeded our speed limit, I know. Forgot to set our altimeter.
Canadian Air 200, climb flight level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, Canadian Air 200.
Alright, slats are up, disarm speed brake, engines are good, throttle's good, lights are off, gears up. Okay, we are right where we want to be.
Canadian Air 200, contact Edmonton Center on 132.775.
Switching to Edmonton Centre on 132.775. Canadian Air 200. Edmonton Centre, Canadian Air 200. Good evening, climbing through flight level 200 for flight level 350.
Canadian Air 200, Edmonton Center identified. Good evening.
Alright, so we're gonna speed up the rest of the climb from here and cruise, and then we'll slow it back down once we hit the top of descent into Yellowknife. We're planning on runway 34, and it's a little dicey whether that's gonna work or not. I don't know. The wind is supposed to change up there, so we'll see. We'll check our weather as we get close. We'll see what they've got in store for us as we get closer too. So as of right now, that's the plan. going to be a pretty short flight. I mean, we're an hour and 15 minutes out from now.
Climb flight level 380.
I think it's going to be a real up and down flight. So we will see you once we start descending down to Yellowknife.
Canadian Air 200.
with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me. I wish I could give you up, but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me. Look how you make me.
Alright, welcome in from cruise. We just started our descent into Yellowknife.
Please return to your seats.
I thought it was going to be a little darker by the time we got up here, but
Note that the use of
this works, so
is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
we are going to do our performance initiation. So weather is 260/3. Temperature is -21, chilly as hell. -21. No thank you. And 3017. Tomorrow's supposed to be 93 degrees.
Canadian Air 200, contact Edmonton Center on 133.85.
Okay, that is programmed and ready to go.
Contacting Edmonton Centre on 133.85. Canadian Air 200. Edmonton Centre, Canadian Air 200. Good evening. Descending flight level 360 for 17,000.
Canadian Air 200, Edmonton Center identified. Good evening.
Alright, so we're about to fly over the lake, and the airport is just on the other side of it. Like we need some speed brake love. Brake back up.
Canadian Air 200, descend and maintain altitude 6,000 feet.
Alright, down to 6,000 we go. Not giving me a arrival yet.
Canadian Air 200.
The wind's kind of shitty today. The crosswind with a little bit of a tail. But more of a crosswind.
Canadian Air 200, contact Edmonton approach on 135.8.
Switching to Edmonton approach on 135.8. Canadian Air 200. Edmonton approach, Canadian Air 200. Good evening, descending flight level 190 for 6,000.
Canadian Air 200, Edmonton approach identified. Good evening, Yellowknife altimeter 3017. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 34 approach into Yellowknife.
Okay, we got our altimeter set 3017.
Altimeter 3017. Expecting the ILS Yankee runway 34 approach. Canadian Air 200.
I'm trying to remember how to get to store purchases on flightsim.to. Oh, found it. Alright. Okay. We're downloading our scenery for tomorrow.
Canadian Air 200, turn left heading 335 vectors for the ILS runway 34 approach.
Left heading 335, vectors for the ILS runway 34 approach. Canadian Air 200.
Alright. Armor speed brake. Auto brake to medium. Flaps we're going to leave alone. Engine throttles are good. All this is good. Only thing we got left is lights, gear, and flaps. Kick on landing system. I think we can turn our anti-ice off now. This is a good sized lake. We started our descent like right before it. It was right off the nose.
Canadian Air 200, turn left heading 305.
Left heading 305, Canadian Air 200.
We're gonna do a little shortcut. We're going direct to Tax. Alright, so let's get our lights on.
Canadian Air 200, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Down to 4,000.
Descending to 4,000 feet, Canadian Air 200.
Canadian Air 200, proceed direct tax, descend altitude 2800 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 34 approach.
Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your
Proceeding
tray
direct
tables away.
tax, descend to 2800 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 34 approach. Canadian Air 200.
Speed brake is up and armed.
Our assigned gate is Terminal 4. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, so we got our landing system armed. Speed brakes are back armed. Go ahead and arm our localizer. Alright, already armed the approach. I want to get down to our altitude and then we'll start slowing down. Alright, so we got our altitude. Let's go flaps 1.
Canadian Air 200, contact Yellowknife Tower on 118.5.
Switching to Yellowknife Tower on 118.5. Canadian Air 200.
Go ahead and arm our approach. We got the localizer. Go flaps 2. Alright, we got the glide slope now too. Not ready to go flaps 3 yet. I want to get a little closer to the ground, drop gear, and then we'll do flaps 3.
2,500.
Alright, there we go. Flaps 3 and gear down. And flaps full. Yeah, it looks cold up here. It's snowy. Night lighting looks really cool though.
Approaching runway 34.
Alright, autopilot's coming off.
Right where we wanted it.
Alright,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Yellowknife.
here
Did you
on
know that Yellowknife is
Alpha.
known as the Diamond Capital of North America? It's true. Thank you for flying with Canadian Air. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Canadian Air. The local time here
Kick off
is
our
8:26
lights.
Approaching
p.m.
runway 16. Approaching runway 10.
X-ray Hotel Tango holding short of 28, ready to go.
X-ray Hotel Tango, winds 260 at 3, runway 28, cleared for takeoff, safe travels.
X-ray Hotel Tango.
Speed brakes cleaned up. Flaps up. There's 6. 5. What gate did I do? 3? Yep. There's 4. Alright, we're gonna do 4. No. Yep. Hold on. Alright, this is gonna be us here. I don't know where the little air marshal guy is to guide us in, so we'll have to do this on our own. Yeah, I know. Okay. Don't know why our... Oh, well, that's why I didn't turn them off. Oopsie. Kick you off. And kick you off. Engines are off. There we go. Alright, let's get our...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at the gate. Please make sure to collect all
GPU.
your personal belongings. On behalf of all of us at Canadian Air, thank you for flying with us. Welcome to Yellowknife. Captain Tyson D and the whole crew would like to say
Oh
goodbye
damn
to you
it.
now.
Forgot to set the passengers up again. Alright.
The boarding requested.
There we go.
Passengers bus is coming.
Right. And here we are on the ground in Halifax. I didn't think we would have this much daylight coming in. I figured it'd be pretty dark, so. But here we are. So we'll watch them unload the cargo, then we're going to wrap this up. Don't forget, in our profile description and video description is the links to Discord and the Alliance website if you'd like to come fly with us. Our next flight's going to be to Phoenix from here. We're going to switch back to the A321 and we're going to go from cold to really warm. I think they're in the high 90s, 100s, something like that. It's crazy this time of year. So that is where we're going to go on our next flight. We're going to be trying a new scenery developer for Phoenix. That's what I was downloading as we were approaching. So I'm really anxious to try it out and see how we do. And then we're going to jump in some cargo, back to some passenger, bounce around a little bit, and we're methodically making our way back over to Australia. And we're going to go do some more flights over there. I've got a whole bunch booked. That doesn't mean we're going to do them all, but we're going to at least go do a couple between Australia and the Oceanic region, islands, New Zealand, all that jazz. So that is what it's looking like right now, but we got some flying to do before we hit over there. So, well, cargo's already done, so we'll watch it unload a little bit. We'll go back over here.
Have a nice day.
It is chilly here, minus 21 degrees Celsius. That is cold. I remember right, it's minus 30 something when don't know why the door's not open.
Hope to see you again. today. Have a lovely day. Thank you. See you next time. All the
There.
best.
That looks a lot better.
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you, folks. Have a wonderful day.
Alright, so,
Enjoy the
but
rest
we
of
are
your
going to go do some cargo runs. I really want to refly the MD-11. The last time I
See you again.
flew it, it wasn't very good. So we're going to go try and make up, do a couple flights with it. One short range, one long range. And yeah, it'll be good. So we will see you on the next flight. Thanks for watching. And we'd love for you to come fly with us.
Take care now. Thanks. Have a good one. Thanks for flying today. Have a lovely day. Have a pleasure. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again. Thanks, ma'am. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Welcome to your destination. Thanks, sir. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Safe travels. All the best. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Thanks, ma'am. Thank you, folks. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Have a nice day. Take care now. Thanks. Have a good one. Have a pleasure to see you next time. Take care. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again. Have a nice day. Enjoy your stay. Appreciate it. Thank you for choosing us. Thank you. Pleasant stay. Take care now. Thanks. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Safe travels. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Thanks for flying today. Have a lovely day. Take care now. Thanks. Have a good one. Thank you very much. See you next time. Have a pleasant day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Enjoy your day. Safe travels. Pleasant stay. See you next time. Take care. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Hope to see you again. Appreciate it. Thank you for choosing us. Thanks for flying with us. Have a great day. Pleasant stay. Have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again. Thank you. Thanks for flying today. Have a lovely day. Appreciate it. Thank you for choosing us.
Have a nice day. Thank you. Thanks for flying today. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Pleasant stay. Have a pleasant, all the best. Pleasant stay. Have a nice day.